Hello, good afternoon, everyone. As I had already told you before, today we will learn two new topics: the present perfect progressive and the past perfect progressive. Are you ready? Let's go. Now we will see the function of the present perfect progressive. The first function is when an action started in the past continues into the present and may even move forward into the future. Example, I have been missing eating my mom's food since last month. The second function is when we want to give the idea of a recent event. Example, my sister has been traveling to Cochabamba lately. Now we will see the structure in form affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Form affirmative is with an auxiliary have or has been plus verb in base form with ing termination. In the form negative is the auxiliary have plus not or haven't in contraction or has not or hasn't plus been plus the verb in base form with ing termination. In form interrogative, it's the auxiliary have has its first, the second is the subject, then is being and verb in base form with ing termination, and finally complement. Examples: form affirmative, two examples. The first is my mom has been cooking all morning. My sister has been studying for her exams, or I have been talking to my brother about her school project. The second form is the form negative. For example, my brother hasn't been doing her homework lately. The form negative with the auxiliary have in third person is possible has not or hasn't. The second example is my sister hasn't been feeling well this day. In form interrogative, it's first the auxiliary. For example, have you been spending time with your family? Or has your mom been working a lot lately? Okay. The second topic is the past perfect progressive. The function of the past perfect continuous is two function. Um, the first function is when we want to show that something started in the past and continued up until another time in the past. Example, I had been watching videos for 1 hour before my mom arrived. The second function is when we want to show cause and effect. Example, my sister was tired because she had been working. Now we will see the structure in three forms: form affirmative, negative, and interrogative. The first form affirmative is auxiliary have in participle. I'm sorry, it's had plus the participle, the verb to be, being, plus the verb in base form with ing. The second structure is in form negative. It's had not or hadn't in contraction plus been plus by a verb in base form with ing. Then it's the verb interrogative. The structure is first the auxiliary have in participle plus subject, then the participle verb to be, being, and the verb in base form with ing termination. Finally, the complement. Examples. It's three example for three forms. The first form is form affirmative. The two examples is um, I had been reading a book before dinner. Then my sister had been cooking all afternoon. Finally, he had been playing video games since the morning. The second form is the form negative. The first example is my sister had not been feeling well that day. The second example is my brother had not been listening to the teacher. And finally, they had not been doing their homework. The form negative with auxiliary have, it's possible, had not or hadn't. In finally, the finally form is interrogative. The first example is had your mom been calling you all day? Or had you been crying before I arrived? And had your sister been working late all week? That's all. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.